Hi, my name is ABC Matt, and if you're new to the channel, I go to yard sales, garage sales, estate sales, find things undervalued and sell them on platforms like eBay. Today I'm at a Goodwill outlet bin place, so let's see what we can find. Welcome to the jungles, guys. This is an outlet bin place, and what happens is that things that are not bought in the regular Goodwill store, they fall to this location or another location similar to this, or there's items that go directly to an outlet place like this. So as you can see, there's bins all over the place, that random stuff, and your job is to dig through it and see if you can find any items that you like. And they don't sell it by price of the item, they sell it by weight. So, if you're gonna pick up a heavy thing, you gotta make sure that you make profit off of it. So there's like an unwritten rule too, because they rotate the bins all the time. So when they bring out new bins to a certain location, people stand on line on the sides of that area and wait till the bins all come out, and then they can dig into it. Now the thing I don't like about it is that people get a little territorial, and it's a little madhouse when they all go in, essentially dumpster diving really in there and throwing things around. This is my second time doing this, and the second time doing this has confirmed that it's not my cup of tea. Can you make a profit here? Absolutely, but it's not for everybody. So I'm just showing you a little bit of the documentation of the feeling and the feel when you go to something like this. How, everything's laid out, how people act, that sort of thing. It kind of sucks that I couldn't show you the documentation of somebody who was being territorial, but I did come across it this time around. I'm waiting on the side, somebody actually walks right in front of me, and then he goes to the bins before me, and I'm trying to be polite and let all the bins come out at once. This guy was blocking the pathway for the people to push the bins to the right location, and then he starts having an argument with me. And you know what? The guy is like double my age. I just let it go. But people are just really territorial and really hyper focused in finding that treasure in the tons of junk. So you want to be like that, so be it. I'm not gonna have a petty argument just to get something that I wanted. So I'm looking through all the junk. It's a little bit disgusting. Be wary. You're gonna get a little bit dirty, and also don't do what I do. I think you should wear gloves, because there's items in there that might be sharp that you're not realize when you're digging through it. So it's always be careful, and best to wear gloves, so that way you don't get a trip to the doctor to get a tetanus shot. So I only found a couple items through the bins, and it wasn't impressive to me. Like, the items are kind of dirty, so you have to clean them, and it's a lot of work, because you guys spend a lot of time there. Other resellers, they have a successful time at the bins. So like I said, it's not for everybody. You can experience it once to see how it is, but it wasn't my cup of tea. I saw these games over there, and when I went to the side to just comp them, they're not worth that much. They're worth about $4 with no manual. So with the weight and everything, and it's the jacket and everything, it's kind of dirty. So I was like, eventually I put that back down. So the good thing about a place like this is pretty big. So you pull stuff out of the bins, you can move to the side and comp them out and make sure that you can make a significant amount of money on it. But you have to also consider the weight. So the weight has a factor in it, and the cleanliness and stuff like that. So all these aspects you got to take into account when you go to a place like this. And there's certain sections in here. There's a book section, a clothing section, a junk section, furniture section. So, you gotta hit all of them and see what you could get. I found this VHS set. It still looked like in good condition. It's from the 1980s. So I picked it up. But, something like that has a lot of weight to it. So, um, you have to see if it's worth it or not. I think there's other stuff in here that I saw that I thought was worth it, but it's not. See, like over here, you can see how they do it. They roll all the bins in to a certain location. Everyone's on the side. No one touches the bin until all the bins are out, and then they could, dive in and throw things around. So I'm on one side. There's people on the other side. My bin comes in that's closest to me. Nothing that I really liked. So some people, because of that, they stand in a different location on the line, but others, stayed on their line. But it's a lot of people on the side, so if you're gonna move, you gotta make sure there's a space for you, because people get angry that you are taking up their space. So when the last bin comes in and rolls in, you'll see everyone just going in a madhouse, just diving in. And you can see it, all the new stuff that comes in. Look how long you have to wait until all the bins come. It's a lot of time spent. You could hit so many different garage sales, yard sales during that time. You practically spend the whole day here. So out of this bin, the only thing I got was, and I picked this up. I went to the side. It's not something I want. So again, the only thing I got was probably a t-shirt from this bin. So I'm like, the other stuff in here, you had like random used clothing, and I was like, don't want to touch it. It's a little skeeved out a little bit. Anyway, here's my haul and then the comps. Thanks for watching. We have the Bazooka Bubblegum lunchbox, followed by the Darth Maul Halloween mask. And then a long sleeve shirt of Kodak. It's a women's long sleeve. Then we have the VHS set from the 1980s Shogun. Then we have the Serta plush doll. And finally, we have a NASA hat.